us or who came to visit us the end of the year 2019. He's not Bahraini, but he crossed the causeway to come to Bahrain and attend early in the morning to Sanabis Toastmaster Club. And as leaders make a quick decision, he took a quick decision to be a Toastmaster with Sanabis. And he's punctual. He didn't miss a meeting unless he is very busy. Even if he is very busy, he tries his best to attend a meeting. Help me welcoming Master of the Day, Toastmaster Abdulaziz Sheikh Mubarak.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fadda. Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, good morning. It is my pleasure to be the Master of Ceremonies of Sanabis Toastmasters Club, meeting number 375. My duties are as following: to coordinate various sessions, to present the speakers, and to ensure that the meeting will start and end on time. I would like to highlight the following changes in our agenda. So for the table topic session, it will be covered by Toastmaster Jaafar. So Toastmaster Mohammed Abdel Nabi, do we have any other changes in our agenda?
Till now, no. If everybody is here, right?
Even Mahmoud? Yeah, okay, so the theme of today's meeting is mindset. I will share with you in a quick presentation. Who's our host? Because I cannot share the screen. So can you help me, please?
Try now, Abdulaziz.
Okay. 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 So can you see it now?
Yes, Abdulaziz.
Okay, so our theme of today is mindset. So small. Are people born smart? This is a question to all of us. Do you believe that some of us were born smart and some of us were not? Here is a political leader, Winston Churchill, repeated a grade during elementary school. He was placed in the lowest division of the lowest class. Do you think his parents were worried about his potential? Composer, Beethoven's teacher called him a hopeless composer. If someone said that about your child, would you suggest your child to try a different activity? A writer, Leo dropped out of college. He was described as both unable and unwilling to learn. A business leader, Warren Buffett, second richest man in the world, failed to get into Harvard Business School. What if he took that to mean he should not be in business. Role models. Einstein's teacher said that he was academically subnormal. Michael Jordan's coach said that he wasn't more talented than other people. Walt Disney was told that he lacked creative imagination. J. Rowling was told her story would never sell. So, great people are made, not born. I will share with you more about this theme during today's meeting, but now let us continue with our meeting and introduce our functionaries. We have a functionary team to report and to ensure a well-run of our meeting. Please welcome our timer, Toastmaster Fadda Nasser.
Thank you for the long applause. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abdulaziz. Today I'll be the timer. I'm going to count the time spent by each speaker during the meeting. First of all, for the workshop, it is 15 minutes. So from 13 minutes, I'll show the green card. I cannot change the background, so I'll show the green card. For 14 minutes, I'll show the speaker the yellow card. And for 15 minutes, I'll show the speaker the red card. For the table topic session, for the commentators, I'm going to show the red card for 1 minute taken during the speech, and the yellow card 1.5 minutes, and for 2 minutes I'll show them the red card. And for our evaluators, the time for evaluators is 2 to 3 minutes. For 2 minutes, I'm going to show them the green card. For 2.5 minutes, I'm going to show the yellow card. And for the 3 minutes, I'm going to show the red card. And I'm going to give my report when I'm called upon. Back to you, our MC.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fadda. And now we would like to present our second functionary, which is our accounter, Toastmaster Sayyid Ahmed. Toastmaster Sayyid Ahmed.
Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and dear welcome guests. Good morning.
Good morning.
As an accounter, my role is to note any overused word or filler sound used as a crutch by anyone who speaks during the meeting. Words may be inappropriate interjection such as and, well, but, so, and you know. Sounds may be or, and at the end of the meeting, I will be giving my report to the general evaluator. Back to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sayyid Ahmed. So now, we will move on with our third functionary, which is our listener. And he's no other than Toastmaster Raju. Toastmaster Raju, can you please tell us about your functionary role, please?
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Thank you, Toastmaster Abdulaziz. I am the listener for today's meeting. I'll be preparing some questions from the ongoing sessions, and I will ask you those questions by the end of this meeting. So keep listening to session 375. All the best to the speakers and table topic masters. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Abdulaziz.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raj. Thank you, Vivek, for the claps also. So I would like to move on with the theme because we have 10 minutes till the prepared speech session. So mindsets. We have two mindsets. The first one is fixed mindset. Fixed mindset reflects that intelligence is static. On the other hand, a growth mindset reflects that intelligence can be developed. As you can see on the right hand, the differences between the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. So if there's a challenge, the fixed mindset ones will avoid the challenge. Okay, because they have the desire to look smart and therefore a tendency to, to avoid things just to keep their image looking good and smart. On the other hand, the growth mindset will embrace challenges, will take more and more and more challenges. Okay, and when we have obstacles along our life, the fixed mindset ones will just give up easily. On the other hand, growth mindset will face these obstacles. Effort. Fixed mindset think that great things will come with low effort. However, the growth mindset think that effort is really important to achieve their goals and desires. Criticism. So for the fixed mindset, we'll take it as as it's that it will like lower their their value, so they will avoid it. So they will avoid the useful negative feedback. However, on the other hand, the growth mindset will learn from these criticism. Okay, and last thing is success of others. So for the fixed mindset, we'll just feel threatened by the success of others. However, the growth mindset will find lessons and inspiration in others' success stories. So you can see the main difference between those two mindsets. And the key point is the growth mindset people will keep learning and learning and learning with the life. They will not stop learning. Like Toastmaster Fadha, she reads a lot of books. So I consider her as growth mindset. Let's see.
Thank you.
Welcome. Our president. So I don't divide the world into the weak and the strong, or the successes and failures. I divide the world into the learners and non-learners. Wait. Okay. Learning and understanding. Vivek, are you playing good? Okay. Learning and understanding about the two mindsets. It is crucial to remember that you have a choice. You can switch between growth mindset and fixed mindset. Even if your mindsets are fixed in some areas, they are benefits and can be changed. If you can change your mind, you can change your mindsets. Okay? This will affect everything from your world view to your interpersonal relationships. Everyone is born a learner that is with a growth mindset. Babies push themselves to do incredibly challenging tasks, like learning to walk and talk. They just do not give up. Okay, so now we will move on with our educational session. Our educational session.
May I interrupt you?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Just encourage you all to use the word of the day, as I am the uh, the word of the day is foster, which is mean to encourage the growth. I encourage all to use the word of the day in their speech or their participation. Okay, back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Said Ahmed. Ahmed. So the word foster is a verb meaning to encourage the development of someone. Like you can say foster skills or something like that. So moving on with the educational session, we have two main sessions. For our prepared speeches sessions, we have 3 prepared speeches that will be delivered by DTM Jayashankar and Toastmaster Ali Yusuf and Toastmaster Alaa Mada. In Toastmasters, each speech is evaluated by an individual evaluator to highlight the strengths and the areas of improvement for our speakers. Before I call our first speaker, let me call his individual evaluator, Toastmaster Ruqayya Abbas.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My speaker during the speech, if I'm not mistaken, from Manual Organizing Your Speech, the Better Speaker series. And the speaker only has to give us the way for the workshop, how we can go for a workshop with using the outline and using the visual aids effectively. I will wish my speaker all the best, and back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ruqayya. And now, our mentor. Let us welcome our first speaker, DTM Jayashankar. Organize speech, DTM Jayashankar.
Assalamu alaikum. Can raise your hands to show you are able to hear me all?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Thank you very much for the Causeway Toastmaster. He is a lucky gentleman today. He doesn't have to travel all the way from Saudi Arabia to participate in the meeting. I'm sure you'd be very comfortable sitting in his cozy house to participate in STC. Fellow Toastmasters, STCians, good morning to you all. May I request Vivek to give me the screen for my presentation.
DTM Jayashankar, everyone can share. Can you try sharing?
Yeah. Lovely. Okay, there I go. I need to first finish my. Yeah, I can see there is desktop. Can everyone see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes, clear. Yes, DTMJ.
Yes.
You can see me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Lovely. Okay, thank you. So today, my role play today is not a specific project. It's just a workshop where we are going to discuss or where we are going to explore on how to organize your speech. As part of the Toastmasters fraternity, we all know the basic foundation on the key elements to organize your speech, which is the opening, body, and conclusion, which I'm not going to explore on that part on how to organize a speech. However, I have tried to classify in a very broad perspective 4 kinds of speeches which will be very closely associated to each and every one of us. Speeches as informative speeches, motivational speech, persuasive speech, and entertaining speech. So if whenever we are involved in providing information, an official presentation or a business presentation, most of those speeches falls into the first category, which is informative. As Toastmasters, we will be mostly involved in the remaining 3, which is the motivational, I'm sure you are all very well aware of, and persuasive, and then entertaining. Entertaining, you can classify it as humorous speech. So if we remove the first and the last one, most of our speeches associated with Toastmaster projects will be more or less touching these 2 areas of which is motivational speeches and persuasive speeches. So that's the basics which we are touching. We are not going to explore in detail on this. Then there are some exclusions which we have to consider when you are going to discuss on how to organize your speech. That is, in my session now, we will not be discussing on topic selections. We have to assume, or I have to assume, that you have already selected a suitable topic. Second thing, we are not going to discuss on how to deliver a speech. We will not be discussing on wordplay. We will not be discussing on all the stage controls, and we will not be discussing on the props. This is totally, this will be totally something which is related to on-stage presentation on your speech. And this, we will keep it for separate sessions. Our objective today is, we know we are having a topic, and we know we should have an opening, a body, and a conclusion. Whether it's going to be an informative or a motivational or a persuasive or an entertaining speech. This is a common structure which we have for everybody, every speech. But how to customize each and every, the different kinds of speeches within this 3 module. Like now we go for the 3-course meal. So the meal has a starter, a main course, and then a dessert. So we see this wherever we go in, wherever we go in for a family gathering or we go for a party, the dining goes on this structure. Okay, but in the starter, okay, there might be 4 varieties, and you may choose 1 or 2 of your like. So that is something which you have to do on the type of speech that you are going to do, whether it's an informative speech, or whether it's a motivational speech, or an entertainment speech, or a persuasive speech. Similarly, what are the ingredients, or what are all the items that you're going to choose from your main course and from your dessert? That's the concluding part. Will all combine together, decide what your speech is going to be. Now, quite a few of you might have seen this picture or something similar to this, right? We might have also. Can we have a show of hands? Because I am a conventional Toastmaster, and having been in an interactive mode, this is, yeah, very good. So this is Corona 2020. Okay, why? What is the speciality of this Corona 2020? You know,
Spiky Corona.
Sorry.
Spiky Corona.
Spiky corona. Lovely. Okay. Now, there is something interesting between corona and an organizing a speech. That is something very common. It's going to be an information for you and a lesson for every one of us. You know, generally, the science behind corona is, you can see on the slide something called AC2.
Mm-hmm.
That AC2 is called a receptor. So each and every cell in our body has got hundreds and thousands of receptors. Let us not get into highly technical discussions, but just I want you to understand that each and every cell in your body has got hundreds and thousands of receptors. These receptors are all placed on the outer portion of the cell to receive information. As I am talking to you and as you are listening, there are multiple cells which is transporting this information from different parts of your body, and they are hitting on the receptor cells which transfers this information to your brain. Now, what happened is corona has got itself placed with a receptor called AC2, ACE2 we can say. And this ACE2 receptor is predominantly in our throat, in our nose, and in our lungs. So what happens once a person gets a taste of corona in his nose or in his throat, first thing what this corona does is goes and gets placed on the ACE2 receptors. These ACE2 receptors are present in the cells for a good reason. It is meant to fight our immune system, to fight hypertension, to fight blood pressure. So now what happens is once the corona goes and adheres or settles down on this ACE2 receptors, it transfers its contents into the cell and then it starts multiplying. So this is the basic theory. Now here what happened, the lesson that we need to take is the speech that we prepare is something like to corona. Your speech should go settle down in the mind of each and every listener. Your audience has got millions and millions of receptors in their mind. So the moment you organize your speech, you have to ensure that that content is going to go and settle down in their receptor. The moment you get their attention, and then the moment your speech settles down on the receptor, you can very well be guaranteed that your audience are going to absorb their speech. They are going to absorb themselves into your speech, and they are going to get your message across. Now let's go back into the basics on the opening part. Okay. Now on the opening part, when we are preparing an informative speech, we are connected like how we have just now seen how we have done in an introduction on corona. Relevant information should be a possible option. It should be one of the most possible option when you are doing a presentation on informative speeches. When you are doing a project on informative speeches, you should not bring in your personal experiences. Ideally, you should not bring in stories. Your speech for information is a professional speech where you are supposed to give figures, facts, and information, and therefore your opening should be having something like, now when you're talking about, if you have been called to speak on corona, so your speech has to be informative in the beginning itself. You have to give an introduction which is associated very closely with your speech. Now, when you are organizing a speech and when you are having a motivational speech or when you are having a persuasive speech, a general formula that you can all adapt is to open your speech with a question. And open your speech with a question. Please remember that never open your question, never open your speech with a statement. A statement will close your audience mind, whereas a question will open your audience mind. This is one interesting part which you have to consider when you are looking at the opening of your speech. Second, another option that you can keep in mind in your opening session for your now we will be more or less limiting ourselves to the motivational speeches or to the persuasive speech, and we will be slightly touching on the entertainment speeches. If you are not looking at the question, then you got to look at you can transport your audience to an event. You can ask, do you remember, or do you know what happens to us when we are very happy mood, or do you remember what happens when we are in a family gathering? So when you start asking, when you put that kind of a question, then automatically the audience will get themselves transported into an event which is very much similar to what you are telling. So that could be another area which you have to think in your opening part. Or you have to kindle the imagination of your audience by giving descriptions of, like now say, imagine 1,000 flamingos flying in the beach of in Moharak. So I was just passing by the day and I immediately saw 1,000 flamingos sitting along the beach of Moharak. So what happens is the moment we start describing, you have to describe in detail, then what happens is your audience mind starts gets transported to that scene which you are telling, and they start to correlate. So this is some of the options that which I would suggest you to keep in mind when you are looking at the opening session of your speech. And of course, if you're looking at an entertainment speech, wife is the best tool which you can use, or a husband is the best tool you can use to kindle humor. For me, my wife is my best Google. For anything I have, any doubt I have, first thing is I check with her, and then she gives me the necessary solution. So that's an area which you need to look at when you are organizing your speech on your opening. You need to be sure what is the kind of speech you are doing, and then based on that speech, you got to make sure one of this criteria is met up. Keep this in mind. You should finish your conclusion within 30 to 45 seconds. You should proceed into your main speech by opening up with one of these questionnaires within 45 seconds. Maximum 1 minute. We have to transport our audience into the main course. Now let's get into the body of the speech, where we have informative speeches. So when we are given an opportunity for informative speeches, it's going to be we have to provide as much of statistics as possible. So let's say now, so if you are given an opportunity to speak on the world economy, you're going to give purely statistics. If you want to buy a computer, you should not, if the objective for you is to tell your audience on how to buy a computer, you have to give the various specifications or various details of the computer. We will not go and tell this is the best computer. Our objective is to provide computer A, computer B, computer C. The audience decides what they want. Similarly, if there's an opportunity for you to provide an informative speech on the world's best tourist destination, we will just give them the options. If you go for place A, this is the best. If you go for place B, these are the good things. If you go for place C, these are the best things. But we will never go and tell, okay, in this 3, go to this place. Our objective is to inform the audience. But all through this, on an informative speech, you have to make sure you give end-to-end information right from the beginning till the end. All the information has to be provided. We should never share our personal experience, and information that we are providing is as it is. And then your audience decides what to take for. Now, the most crucial speech where we are all interested, Toastmaster Firuza, it's 10 to 15 minutes for me.
For me,
Yes,
Okay.
it's 10 to 15 minutes.
What's my time now? Up?
16 minutes.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So you have, let me conclude it. We have a tap, tease, and transport mechanism to be followed for all persuasive and motivational speech, where you have to tap your audience with a personal experience. Like now, do you remember the school days? When we talk about it, we are tapping your audience. And you know the favorite classes where you had been, that means you are tapping your audience and teasing them to go back to their favorite classroom, and then you can come down to your subject. In your similarly, you can always tell a story and make a point. Always make sure when you are in your main course of your speech, tell a story and make a point. And when you are organizing a speech in your body, make sure that you are not just telling a message, but you are selling your message. And always carry a foundation phrase, a phrase which is very catchy and which will carry you down to the conclusion of your speech. And most important, it's just not the perfection as we have seen in the corona, it is just a perfect connection that you need to make. Only when you make a perfect connection, you will be successfully connecting to your audience. So that's the same thing for an entertainment speech. And on the finish line, you got to open the floor for conclusion in the event of an informative speech. Summarize your speech for all other things and do not repeat your speech in total. Keep your key phrase and your key words in your conclusion and do not open up new ideas. Thank you, Causeway Toastmaster. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jay, for this great workshop. And now we'll be moving to our second speech. But before getting into it, let me call his individual evaluator, Toastmaster Yasser Yusuf.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Today I'm evaluating our Toastmaster Ali Yusuf for his first level 1 or second level 1 project. The purpose of
No. Go ahead.
The purpose of his project is to present a speech on any topic he chooses, and he will receive feedback, and he should apply the feedback in his second speech. The speech purpose is to present a speech and receive feedback, as I said, from in his next speech. As the evaluator, I will observe Ali to deliver an organized speech, and I will check his speaking style, and I will recommend improvement. The speech can be informative or humorous or of any style he chooses. That's it for me. Back to good luck, Ali, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yusuf. Now, let us welcome our second speaker, Toastmaster Ali Yusuf. Tory Canyon, Toastmaster Ali Yusuf.
Is it the sound clear and the picture? Okay, thank you. Wind, do not blow as Bezos wish. a translation of Arabic proverb, a fact there's no one can deny. A concept has been a major player since a long time in the human life. Crises were caused and lives were lost as a consequence of it. And today's story, one of these crises. Our tale took place in the Seven Stones Reef. What is this? It is a bar of rocks that lie beneath of water, near Isle of Scilly beaches, England. Its nature and profile, combined with Isle of Scilly beaches, makes it a serious hazard for ships. It was a witness of many shipwrecks. For that, light vessels have been built to warn ships. So let's see if that light vessels saved Tory Canyon. Tory Canyon, a large oil tanker. Its captain woke up to the bad news. Wind changed Tory Canyon direction while he was sleeping and made it headed between Isle of Scilly, a choice that no expert captain would choose. He had the chance to make a turn, but he didn't. Who knows why he didn't think about it? Maybe he wanted to reach the port before the low tide. And our captain is more than just expert captain. He survived World War. And he knew that it is not impossible to make this large ship pass between those islands. Meanwhile, before GPS, location was calculated by compass, ship chart, and other tools. Unfortunately, Tory Canyon officer was novice. He didn't calculate it right, but it's not a big deal. In normal situation, this mistake needs 10 minutes to be solved. Back to our captain. He now had two choices, a narrow, more direct path or a wider path. His team was surprised, as me and you, when they discovered that he chose the narrow path without discussing with them. While Tory Canyon was curving in the narrow channel, suddenly a fishing boat was appeared. So a new task was added. Don't hit the fishing boat. After a while, a float and a fishing net beneath of water was shown. According to this new limitation, Tory Canyon was headed directly to the Seven Stones. Surprisingly, current changed and started pushing Tory Canyon closer and closer to the Seven Stones. Don't worry, the catastrophe didn't happen yet. Tory Canyon is still safe. In fact, the captain still had the chance to go to the deep water, but he didn't. Under the pressure, he noticed his captain's mistake. Tory Canyon direction was wrong, and it was more closer to the Seven Stones than he thought. There was still time, but now Tory Canyon had not been turning despite all the tries. Despite all the tries, Tory Canyon had not been turning. The captain noticed. Ship steering was disconnected. He needed only 2 minutes to solve this problem. Only 2 minutes. Tory Canyon struck the Seven Stones. He had not that 2 minutes. And environmental disaster was caused. It is the captain's mistake. He indeed can't control wind. He indeed can't control current. We can't blame him for his officer mistake. And he didn't know about the boat and the fishing net. But it is a problem. It is his mistake. Why? Because he had the choice to go to the deep water. He had the choice to make a turn, but he didn't. We are always responsible of what we can't control. So be attentive and choose carefully. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Master Ali Yusuf.
Thank you.
Before I call our third and last speaker, let me call his individual evaluator, Toastmaster and Dr. Nasser Asad. Nasser Asad, can you please?
Good morning to you all. My target speaker, Toastmaster Alaa, will conduct the icebreaker of the leadership pathway, the first project, of course. The purpose is to introduce yourself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. Your speech may be humorous, informational, or any other style that appeals to you. Our respected timer, kindly observe that our target speaker will speak for 4 to 6 minutes. The best of luck, Toastmaster Alaa, and keep it going. Good start, inshallah, and best of luck. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nasser. Now, let us welcome our speaker, Toastmaster Alaa Madan. Dream big, Toastmaster Alaa Madan.
Thank you. Dear Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, good morning. Dare to dream. If you did have the capability to make your wildest wishes come true, your mind would not have the capacity to conjure such idea in the first place. There is no limits on what you can potentially achieve, except for the limitation you choose to impose in your own imagination. What you believe to be possible will always come to pass to the extent you deem it possible. It really is as simple as that. I'm sure that all of you are dreamers with ambitions. That's why you are here today as Toastmasters members or guests, listening to me, Toastmaster Alaa Madan, a 25 years old from Manama, whom graduated from University of Bahrain with a Bachelor of Banking and Finance and Marketing. Currently working in benefits company that owns benefits pay in your funds. I shape myself with dreams. I set a dream or a goal and walk forward toward it. Nothing can stop my momentum. Even if it was a road full of rocks, there is always a finish line. I had days in my life when I was mentally burned out. I stopped for a course. Then, once a day, I woke up early morning with the decision, face life with challenges. I will go back to school. I will not allow anything to destroy my momentum. I will be the top performer of my class. Guess what? I did graduate with the first place at my school. We live in a big world full of beautiful things. Why would we sit and die in the same corner? I don't want to be that. Life is not a journey to the grave. I would love to explore. I would jump between the foreign streets, hunt adventurous trips. It will make you realize that you are capable to do more than you imagine. It will open a new path for you, and you will continue seeking to try something new every day. Traveling and adventure will always be the style of my life. It could be football today, or could be a diving trip tomorrow. What about cooking tonight? Oh, how about next Friday? Would you join me for a horse riding trip? This is how I live my life. There are different roads ahead. And for me, I would try them all. I would, or maybe the most I would able to try. I will never stop exploring. I will never settle. The thirst for knowledge will always lead me to challenge myself and will open new doors for me. The more you know, the more you achieve. Back to you, Toastmaster Abdulaziz.
Master Abdulaziz, we cannot hear you.
Yeah, we cannot hear anything, Toastmaster Abdulaziz.
Yeah.
No, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Good. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Alaa, for this wonderful speech. So I got a a text message from Toastmaster Ayub. He wants to do the entertainment session, which is the joke master, and I believe we do have 6 minutes. So Toastmaster Ayub, can you please show up and make us laugh, please? Toastmaster Ayub.
Ayub.
Where are you?
We are already prepared for laughing, Ayub.
I think this is his session. Disappear.
We already see people start laughing before you start even.
Maybe he's playing hide and seek.
I think the magic is that we already start laughing anyway.
No, I think you can message him, Toastmaster Abdulaziz. Same, just message him and see in WhatsApp. Maybe he went out or something. He's busy.
We usually have a replacement. Said Ahmed is always ready for such tasks.
Now I will disappear.
I believe.
I'd like to raise a question. Did Toastmaster Ayub arrange with Toastmaster Mohammed Abdel regarding this?
No.
So we have to go with the agenda then.
Okay, Toastmaster President, since she said that, we have to do it because it's an order. So let us move to our table topic session. Second session of our educational session is a table topic session. So it will be delivered by Toastmaster Jaafar. Toastmaster Jaafar, can you please share with us the table topics, please?
Yeah, thank you, Master of the Day, fellow Toastmaster. Good morning. Did you see the share screen? Okay, thank you. The aim of this session is to develop our critical thinking quickly. And there is a role for this session. Every participant has 1 to 2 minutes to speak. And if the speaker speaks less than 1 minute or more than 2 and 30 2 minutes and 30 seconds, he will be excluded from voting. Participant can organize his or her speech by giving introduction, body, and concluding. I hope I choose some photo and some question, and I hope that you will find it very easy. Okay. First picture. Everybody can see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So if anyone want to participate, or I have to choose someone. Anybody want to participate?
Can I, as the evaluator, participate in this picture?
Who's speaking?
Ruqayya.
Toastmaster Ruqayya. You want to participate?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Fellow Toastmaster, please welcome Toastmaster Ruqayya. The question is, comment on this picture. The floor is yours.
Table topic master, fellow Toastmasters, good morning. When I saw this picture, just reminds the quote from Toastmaster DTM Muhammad al-Qahtani in his book, Be Like a Rain. It comes down for a few minutes, but it leaves people talking about you for the day. Why it came to me? Because I saw in the middle of the picture, we have one guy proudly walking through the rain. In here, the picture is show us the rains, that's the problems, obstacles of the life. So why when we have the same rain, we have different perspectives, different attitude to go through it? Why we are not taking this rain, that the challenge for us, that to be a kind of the rain, that people will talking about us, how we came out from this kind of rain. In the first picture from the right, the person is very sad to be inside the rain. As we know nowadays, with all the problems in our life, even though it's small or big, or some of us happy or not, we have to go through this rain. The rain gives us to be seen what is farther of ourselves in the future. This picture just reminds me of this, and reminds me to be happy whenever anything is coming to us, even problems or not. It's difficult. Believe me, I cannot do it, but I'm practicing it. But we have to be focusing on our future. So be like a rain. It comes down. The problems comes down for a few minutes, but it leaves people talking about you for a day. Back to you, Toastmaster Jaafar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ruqayya. Actually, it's depend on our mind if we consider the rain as a problem or a challenge, and maybe it's opportunity. Thank you again, Toastmaster Ruqayya. Anybody who want to comment on this picture? Anyone? Yes, who's speaking?
Toastmaster Jaafar, I would like to participate, but can we change the picture? Because she already give her opinion about the picture, I think.
Yes, yes, I believe that, but maybe someone have different opinion, different comments. So if there is no one, I will go for the second picture, and I will see. Sayyid Fadil, yes. You want to comment on the previous picture or the second picture?
No.
Want to comment on this?
Okay, on this, okay.
Okay. Sayyid Fadil, comment on this picture. Please help me welcoming Toastmaster Sayyid Fadil.
This picture is show. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
This picture show there is two kind of people. There is negative person. He's sitting and he don't do anything for. We are in the life. The negative person always sitting and not doing anything. He is not searching how to be better in his life. The second one, he is positive. He is start making the step for his life and to grow better. That's what I saw in this. And also the positive, also when he makes the step, maybe he found what he is searching for from the sun. That's all.
Yeah, thank you. Continue, Sayyid Fadil.
No, that's all.
Yeah, thank you, Sayyid Fadil. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is the difference between the positive people and negative people. Thank you again, Sayyid Father. The third question, any volunteer or I have to choose?
Give it to Sayyid Ahmed.
I have to choose between you and Toastmaster Sayyid Ahmed. Sayyid Ahmed, are you ready for commenting or comment on this picture?
Yes.
I foster you to.
No issue. Okay. Table topic master. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sayyid. Go ahead.
Yeah. Table topic master, follow Toastmaster, and dear welcome guest. Good morning.
Morning.
Sometimes we face a situation that if we face our enemy or try to kill it, this will lead to our doom. We will be killed also. Let me give you an example. If you hate your manager and you are in probation period, just got a job, you cannot go and tell her you hate her. Because even if you face this hate or whatever is it, this will lead to that you will be terminated from your job. So what you can do, what you can do is to balance between what you do and what you hate, or even what's your enemy, or what can hurt you, and how to defend between them. Life like this, it's about balancing. You cannot do everything you want, and also you cannot just stand up by doing nothing. That's it. Back to you, Toastmaster Jaafar.
Thank you, Sayyid Ahmed. Actually, I didn't hate my manager. Maybe somebody hate his or her manager. Thank you again, Toastmaster Sayyid Ahmed. I would like to ask Toastmaster Leila and Toastmaster Nargis if they would like to participate in this session. Toastmaster Leila or Toastmaster Nargis, would you like to participate?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Would you like to comment on this picture or the previous picture?
I didn't see the previous picture, unfortunately.
Okay, I will show the previous picture. Okay, this one.
Okay, 2 pictures. Okay.
Hello, Toastmaster. Welcome, Toastmaster Leila.
Thank you. Table topic master, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
When I'm looking to this picture, what comes to my mind that every day we will face challenges. And if we didn't catch those opportunities to build our future, we will stay in our place and we will stay as normal people, and we will not get out of our sad life or our challenges. We will stay in the challenges and we will not grow. I remember one story about a horse. This horse is old, and the one who owns it decided to grave him, and he, he put him in that place, and he started to fill the sand on him. But if every time the sand come on his back, he is just jumping and let the sand go down, and then he step on that sand. Later on, he reached to the top, and everyone were, you know, wondering how he come out of that that hole that they put him inside. And that's all because he didn't just say, okay, I will stay here and I will face my future, but he gave himself chance to deal with that challenge and get out from that hole. So dears, please don't let your challenges put you down and go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Leila. Yes, don't let your challenges or problems put you down. And last question, I think, for Toastmaster Vivek. Mind is a flexible mirror. Adjust it to see a better world. Toastmaster Vivek, did you see the picture and the quote?
Yes.
Okay. Do I need to repeat the question or?
No, thank you. I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Mind is a flexible mirror. Adjust it to see the world. Now, Toastmaster Jafar's question or phrase can be put in another way. Just like we use Instagram filters or any type of filter to make a particular picture funny or to entertain ourselves, we can use a filter on our mind and we can see the world through that particular lens. All right. You can sort of see this in the very first picture that Toastmaster Jaafar put out. There are three persons. The first person is looking at his mobile. The third person is sad about the rain. But the second person is very happy about the rain. All three are facing the same situation. Similarly, it's the same hand, if you can think about it, that all of us are dealt with. All of us have 24 hours. And just think about those people who accomplish nothing. And there are those people who accomplish a lot of things with the same 24 hours. That is efficient usage of your own resources. How does you, or what helps you to achieve something when you have the same mind that everyone else has? It's the filter that you put on top of your situation. When you see yourself as the king, or when you see that you are destined for greatness, your every effort and achievement is towards that direction. You are fooling your body with your mind that you are destined for greatness, and your body, and through your body, the world can be influenced to move in that particular direction. That's why there's a famous phrase called fake it till you make it. That's because it understands or acknowledges that at times we may not have the potential. Or what we can do is we can foster the potential. The ability to foster the potential is with us. Life is action, but it's our reaction that determines our destiny. Over to you, Toastmaster Jaafar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vivek, for such wonderful quotation and analog. I like the idea about the Instagram filter and use it in your mind. Thank you again, Toastmaster Vivek. And by this, I end my session. I hope you enjoy it. And back to you, our captain, Toastmaster Abdulaziz.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaafar.
Hey, Abdulaziz, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
My computer was having some problem in the mic, so that I have taken the mobile, and just now I have downloaded this Zoom and I have entered.
Yeah, so no issues. We can do the joke master, on the next
Yes,
meeting.
yes.
Because
No,
maybe
but
our president will not like it. So let us continue with the meeting.
okay, no problem. Because I said that it's ready.
It's okay. It's fine.
No problem. You put a filter on your mind and you prepare yourself for the next meeting.
But next meeting is Ashura.
Okay, the meeting
No
after. We are still here in Bahrain.
No
Don't
problem.
worry.
Yeah, thank you. So, just a quick recap about the theme. So, how can I share this? I think this is not clear. So, I'll try something else just. Okay. So, just a quick recap about the mindset. So the mindset, we have two types, which is the growth mindset and the fixed mindset.
Where is the beauty? Who's still beauty? Thank you.
Excuse me? Okay, so dealing with the success. So, so the fixed mindset will emphasize on providing that you are smart and talented and validating yourself. On the other hand, the growth mindset will focus on stretching yourself, getting more challenges, getting into a new level. When the fixed mindset is dealing with failure, he will be having, a setback. He will not just say, I have failed. He will judge himself. He will say, I am a failure. I am not smart. On the other hand, the growth mindset will just see it as, as a potential and as an opportunity to do more. Because the growth mindset, people believe that success is a set of failures. You have to fail once, twice, until you succeed. So, when do you feel smart? The fixed mindset will feel smart when something is easy. So he won't do any efforts. He wants something like effortless, but he will just show up, and feel smart about himself, looking good. On the other hand, the growth mindset will work on something for a long time with a lot of effort, okay? So he can develop and challenge himself. Dealing with the depression, I believe that the fixed mindsets are just like believing that they are depressed. They don't have a positive thing. On the other hand, the growth mindset will just hang on and drag themselves and continue on their daily routine, daily activities with their positive mood until they feel better when life rebounds. Okay, this is a nice one. Interpreting test results. For the fixed mindset, if he will get a low score, let's say you get a 50 out of 100, he will feel bad about himself, and then he will go out and ask his colleagues, what did you get? If someone got less than 50, he will be happy. Oh, I'm smarter than this guy. On the other hand, the growth mindset will believe that it's fine. I didn't do that much of an effort, and I have to do more in the future. And it's fine. I just get what I get because I didn't work hard. That's it. He don't judge himself. The other guy, he believe in it. He say, I'm a failure. I cannot do anything. Okay, receiving feedback, as we said, they only look at the feedback am I right or am I wrong? Because he's judging himself. No. Feedback is open. You can look at the areas of improvement and improve yourselves, because all of us are human and we will develop until we die. This is the life. Yeah, so this is it for the mindset. And now I would like to move on to our final or before final session, which is the general evaluator session. So I would like to welcome Toastmaster Said Fadel. Toastmaster Said Fadel.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yeah. My role today is to evaluate the meeting in general. I will call for reports from the speech evaluator timer, grammarian, counter. Next, I will comment on the quality of the evaluations given to the evaluate, the prepare speech, and table topic. First, now I have a team with me in the meeting. I have timers. Please welcome with me Fadda Nasser to give us that time about the speakers.
Yes, General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, good morning. For the prepared speeches, the workshop given by Toastmaster Jayashankar, he has taken 17 minutes, 42 seconds. For Toastmaster Ali Youssef, he took 4 minutes, 48 seconds. And for Toastmaster Alaa, she took 4 minutes and 7 seconds. For the table topic commentators, Toastmaster Ruqayya spent 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Toastmaster Said Fadl, he spoke for 55 seconds. And for Toastmaster Said Ahmed, he has taken 1 minute, 15 seconds. Toastmaster Leila spent 2 minutes, 25 seconds. And for Toastmaster Vivek, he spent 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Now, we have to evaluation session where we have first evaluator for first speakers. Welcome with me, Ruqayya Abbas.
Thank you, Professor Said Fadl. Good morning to you all, and especially to my speaker. For the workshop, Organize Your Speech. It was a wonderful workshop with, I do have a point that was really wonderful and grabbed my attention, and it was the workshop style, and we are going through it one by one, and we have some rooms for development as well. 2 points grabbed my attention. One, the style of the visual aids that the workshop should be putting on the sheet or whatever we are presenting during the workshop. It should be the point, not explanation. The person is going to have a point one by one, and explaining is grabbing the audience attention. The second one, the corona example and the picture, which nowadays everyone knows corona better than any other things, and it's become like a critical problem for everyone. And linking this problem with the points during the workshop will give the people to understand and to be within in the same time with a presenter. Although for any kind of the workshop or speech, there is some rules for development. That's the points are four points, which we can go one by one. I prefer when I'm doing the workshop or I'm going for the workshop, first of all, I have a list that's what we are going to talk about or what we are not going to talk about. This will give to the audience how to think or how to know that this workshop containing this kind of thing. So it's better to be in the beginning of the workshop that the points that we are going to discuss about and the points that we are not going to discuss about, that's giving a clear picture to the audience. And it's not good to be in the body of the workshop or the speech. Second one, before you're starting or when you have a problem with a technical problem, timing issue, or something like that, it's better to not ask during the workshop, or it's better to not show. For example, in the beginning of starting the workshop, if you are not finished your presentation or you are not ready for it, don't bring it up with the, like, let me finish my PowerPoint or let me finish my, because people coming to your workshop and they want to hear from you something very special and they want to learn from you. When you are saying the thing is not finished, they will think that you are not prepared to do the workshop. The third one, when we are using a point, even the points are very common in our life or our career or something we used it. If we want to put it in our workshop content, we are going to say it a proper way. We have to not say you already knows this kind of points, because people, they are coming here for two reasons, or to learn or remind themselves about the points that they have. And if we are going to say you know already these kind of things, the audience is going back to her or his memory and not being with you through the workshop. And he always is thinking, I know this kind of information, or I was not knowing this kind of information. And the audience will be disconnected from your workshop, only thinking about this point. So when you are bringing some information, which was the information is very wonderful, but you have to say it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because when you are saying you know already this kind of points, the audience will be disconnected from your workshop or your speech. The points, the last points that I really like to combine it together, when you have many points together, like the speech are informative, persuasive, motivational, blah, 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 blah. These are the speeches. You can put it another point, what we are using it in our speeches. That will give like dots by dots. How it's coming? It's coming like you have a dot here, and you are putting another dot, which one we are using it. This will give the person to draw the workshop while he is sitting or she is sitting on the chair. And second thing, use do and don't, because in wonderful workshop we were having it today, we have a lot of do and do not things, that do this and do not do this. If we are talking about the do and do not every person is listening to you. Some people are visual. And when we are doing the workshop, we have to think about these kind of people. Some people, they are visual. Some people, they are listener. So we have to put one sheet that do and do not for each point, that gives them to understand what they are listening about it. And using arrows will give them more information to go to their minds and will be picturized. Overall, I really like the workshop for today, and I wish Toastmaster Jayashankar all the best. Back to you, Toastmaster Said Father.
Thank you, TM Bukaya, for your evaluation. But you are overseat thing. Okay. Thank you for the DTM J for a very important point on how to deliver our deliver our speech. I have a small advice for the DTMJ. If he reduce the point, if he reduce the point from the his speech, there's a lot of point. If he reduce the point, so he can manage the time, because the point he cannot manage it because each speech have a lot of point and take time. Now for the second evaluator, none other than Yasser Al Yusuf. Welcome with me, Yasser Al Yusuf.
Dear Toastmaster and guest, good morning again. So, Torrey Canyon, the speech of Ali, it's a story about a ship which caused environmental disaster after hitting some rocks in the sea. So Ali did a very show an excellent confidence while he is doing his speech. He used body language and gesture in a good way, especially when he described how the ship hit the rocks. He used his hand. He shows as well a comfort level of while he delivering his speech. My role is my objective is to give him some advice to next speech, and yes, he did he was very confident in his speech, and he used his culture, he used his gesture and body language. But as we always say, that there are always a way to improve, and I'm going to list some of the points, Ali, for you. Use it in your next speech. So you chose a speech of a story. Now, which is good, but when you use the title, you use the title of that story and you just declare it very clearly. So you lost so this make it less attractive because the audience know exactly the story and they can just pull some information about it. So you lose the momentum of attractive. So it's better to carefully choose your title in a way to keep some mystery about the speech that you are delivering, that you are going to deliver. Now, as well, since you choose a story, there are like a certain way to tell a story and to wrap that story with a message and objective. So the objective of your speech usually to deliver a message, and either to have your speech delivering a message, talk about that message that you want to deliver, and to use the story as a supportive tool to deliver that message, or the other way to have your speech as a story and you describe the story, then you wrap it up clearly and concisely with the message you want to deliver to the audience. The second point is planning your speech. It should be more clear. When you plan your speech, you should know your audience as well. So most of the audience here, the story is somehow far away from our culture, and it's like a sea, it's like a beach, it's like oil environment. It's happened away from like our environment, our location. So in that case, I think it will be better if you use some illustration or PowerPoint showing some picture. I have to go back to Google and to get more information about this story. So I saw a lot of like picture for people trying to clean the oil and the environment disaster that happened. So it will be better if you support your story, if such a story, not all story, but if it's a story which is away from our, like, from the audience, it will be better to support it with a presentation. Next point. Yes, so again, in your speech as well, try to be slower in your when you deliver the speech in term of language. I mean, term speech, because especially if it is, again, if the story is, or if the content of the speech is away from the audience, is not from the audience culture, it's better to be careful and be slower while delivering the speech. Overall, it's a good story. It's a good speech and a good story. So I wish you like you take notes of the comment that I mentioned and use it in your next project. Thank you, Ali, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Team Yasser, for his evaluations. And I think also thank you for Ali Youssef for his speech. He teach us how to take responsibility on our life. Now, the third evaluator is none other than Nasser Asad. DTM Nasser Asad. Welcome with me, DTM Nasser Asad.
Thank you very much, the evaluator for the day, Toastmasters, guests. Good morning to you again, my target speaker. You've done an excellent job. You all, I think you have shown lots of potential. And a very important point for a speaker is to have the proper data in his mind that he can express about. And you showed that very clearly. And the topic you have chosen is an excellent topic. You've shown in the speech that it's not only you dream big, but you foster your dream. This is very important. Us researchers face limitations, obstacles, but at the end, after we do the project and write the article and publish it, we write our limitations now. So that's very important point. Thank you very much for bringing such a motivational speech. And you've used a personal example, your story, and you've shown the tips, the tip points of success, and being at first class at your school. And it's very important to know that all limitations, all obstacles are barriers in our mind, and they come from the inside, not from the outside, and we allow them to be outside. So that's a very important point. As an icebreaker, just remember these points to develop in the next time. Try to use your vocal varieties. This is a challenge, okay? When you sit home, exercise, discover your voice. Find your highest pitch and lowest rate, okay? The high pitch and low pitch. And why I'm saying this, you use very important words, music in your words, motivations. You just need to enforce this music, these words, with a vocal variety. And other than that, the time, try to, because you used 4 minutes, try to use more time, because you have 2 minutes left, okay? And overall, I think you've done a good job, great job, excellent work for an icebreaker. Just work on your pitch and rate, voice, and use more time, more time efficiently. And I'm very, well, I'm looking forward to see you speaking and for really foster your speech skills and be a better speaker. Thank you very much, and back to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tim Nasser, for your evaluation. And I think thank also for our club to have or foster all kind of mindset. Thank you also for Team Abdulaziz for his choice. That's the mindset. Very good choice from Abdulaziz, and leading the meeting in the very smooth way. Now, welcome with me for our counter, Sayyid Ahmed. Sayyid Ahmed, welcome with me.
Hi,
Sayyid Ahmed.
yes. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmaster, and dear welcome guests. Good morning again. My report is as follows. Abdulaziz have 5 A's, 1 and 6 so. Regio Joseph, 5 A, 1 so. Toastmaster Ahmed Al Mullah, 2 A. DTM Jayashankar, 5 A's, 1 M. Toastmaster Ruqayya, 3 A's, 1 so. Toastmaster Yasser Al Yusuf, 15 A's, 1 M. Toastmaster Nasser Asad, 4 A's. Toastmaster Said Fadel, 3 A's. Toastmaster Leila, 5 A's and 2 you know. And Toastmaster Said 3 A's. And I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Ali Yusuf and Toastmaster Alaa Madan and Toastmaster Jaafar. These 3, they didn't have any A's in their speeches. I would like to appreciate them. And back to you, General Evaluator.
Yes. Thank you very much, Sayyid Ahmed, for your report. I must thank the table team Jaafar for very informative picture and relate to the mindset. It's related to our mindset. I have one small advice. If any of us show his hand when the speakers or who have role show claps hand to give him positive feeling, because we are in the Toastmaster. Anybody who start the rules, speakers or any have rules, we have clap, and when he finish, he have clap. Let's give him energetic for energy in his speech. When we are in the when they are in the we are in the visual, we miss that. Nobody claps. So I hope anybody sharing the speech, we have claps for him. Now, the other rules will come with me, listeners, Radio Joseph. Radio Joseph will come with me.
University will start next week.
Thank you, Toastmaster Said Fadel.
Let's
Good morning
focus
again to all. Hope everyone can hear me. Am I audible?
Yes.
Hello?
You are audible loud and clear. Go ahead, Raju.
Okay, thank you, Vivek. So, hope everyone is ready to answer the questions. Shall I start?
Go ahead.
The first question is, what are the 2 types of mindsets Toastmaster Abdulaziz mentioned in his presentation?
2 types.
The static or the ungrowing and growing?
Not exactly.
2 types. There are 2 types.
No. What are the 2
Static and
types?
active. Static and active.
Yeah, static and active, I think, or growing.
Those are fixed and growth mindsets. Yeah, fixed mindset and growth mindset. Moving on to the.
I gave the synonym.
Yeah. Moving on to the second question. Which is the receptor where coronavirus adheres to?
The alpha receptors, is it?
ACE2, ACE2.
No, ACE2, that's the right answer. Question number 3. Name the oil carrier Toastmaster Ali Yusuf mentioned in his speech.
Torrey Canyon.
Torrey Canyon, right answer. Fourth question. What are the 2 interests or hobbies Toastmaster Alaa always like to do?
There's horse riding, cooking, a lot of
Doing the speech.
Anyone knows
Reading,
the answer?
I think reading.
No. Shall I tell the answer?
She mentioned horse riding and cooking. This is what I hear.
No, it's traveling and adventure.
Okay.
Okay.
horse riding is
And
adventure.
then the last question. In our table topic section, mind is described as one of the object which we see in our daily life. Which is that object?
Mirror?
Yeah, exactly. It's mirror. You're right, Toastmaster Nasser. Thank you. That's it from my side. Over to you, Toastmaster side.
Thank you, Mr. J, for your report. Now will come with me Ahmed Abdullah as a grammarian Ahmed Abdullah.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster Said Fadel, the evaluator of today's meeting. Actually, the word of the day, I hear it only one time, which was used by Toastmaster Jaafar.
No,
Toastmaster Nasser Asad also used it
Yeah.
maybe 3 times.
Sorry, because I was out for a little time. I did not hear it. Sorry, Toastmaster Nasser. So the
Toastmaster Vivek, I think also about 2 times.
أيوة
Toastmaster Vivek, yeah, 2 times. Toastmaster Nasser. I think Toastmaster Abdulaziz also. But I didn't recall the numbers. Sorry for interrupt.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaafar, for following up.
And mostly there was a good usage of the English words. The only thing that I catch it was using past tense and the present tense. As non-English speak, we always have this problem. I hope in next meeting we will avoid it. And back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, team Ahmed Abdullah, for your report. And now I think everybody has enjoyed the meeting, and I have to give the role to the Aziz. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sayyid Fadel, for this great general evaluation session. And now we will move on into the awarding session. So shall I present the people who got, the best table topics speaker, or the president shall do that?
Yes.
Shall I do it? Huh?
Take the advice of Abdul Nabi, because I think he's making certificates.
Okay, because I don't want to do something. Our president, can I tell the people who got the award?
TM Abdul Nabi, can you advise us here? Are you making the certificates?
Yes, but I need the results. We didn't vote.
Voting is already done. You can, if you press the polls, you will see it.
Okay, let us relaunch it again.
When the vote is done?
The poll has been, it's done. You didn't get the evaluator poll? Abdul Nabi?
No.
What is this? Eight of them voted.
When we vote, I didn't see the vote.
2 times the polls came.
Yeah,
I got it.
already.
I didn't see it.
Okay, again it started. Now vote. But tell, this time tell if you have received it or not.
What is this? Everybody is voting to the same guy. This is not good. You should have some diversity, you know.
This is the third time we are voting for the evaluator.
Yeah.
No problem. We'll do it also for fourth time. No worries.
Toastmaster Abdulaziz, you have the result?
Yes.
Abdulabi, you can see the result. You can see the result.
I can't see it.
You're the co-host.
Okay.
Press polls. Press polls. You will see. Take each thing. You will see the result. You're seeing the laptop.
Write to me your polling session is inactive.
Yeah, because you are a co-host.
Okay.
Okay, Toastmaster Abdulaziz, just write it to me. Write it to me.
Okay. Or can I just say it and?
Okay,
wait,
say
no.
it, then I will.
No. I will. Okay, do one thing. Abdulaziz, you write out the names. Meanwhile, I'll have to share something with the club.
خلاص طيب برسل لك إياها في الواتساب.
All right. So, fellow Toastmasters, we have this. Our next meeting is going to be an Ashura meeting. Toastmaster Jaafar has already put out the posters and the ads are out. So we are expecting all of you to turn up for the meeting, which is 11th of September. That's going to be the next week. Now, it'll
Afternoon, my friend. Yeah.
It's in the afternoon. It's at 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 2 o'clock?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. Fine. It's 3 o'clock. 3 to 5. So everyone, please join and let's commemorate Ashura as how we normally do each and every time. So apart from that, I would like to speak about the area joint meeting, which is happening on the 13th of September. That means 2 days later on Sunday. And this meeting is a joint meeting of the 4 clubs inside the area: Sanabis Toastmasters, PBB Toastmasters, Knowledge Toastmasters, and BNP Paribas Toastmasters Club. So as far as STC is concerned, our own member Toastmaster Atong would be delivering a speech there. There are 3 sessions inside that meeting. First is a workshop. Second are 2 speeches. One speech is by our member Toastmaster Atong. Second speech is from Knowledge Toastmasters. And the third is a quiz session. All right, it's a quiz session. And all 4 clubs would be fielding a quiz team of 2. So I invite Sanabis Toastmasters to, if anyone would like to volunteer for the quiz team, please approach either me or approach VP Education, Toastmaster Mohammed Abdul Nabi. And the other clubs would be fielding their quiz teams as well. So it's going to be a really enjoyable session. On 13th, it will be in the evening. It will be from 7:30 to 9:30. That's all from my side. Inviting all of you to number 1, our own Ashura event on 11th. And number 2, the Area 7 joint meeting on September 13th. That's all from my side. And Toastmaster Abdulaziz, you can take the floor.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vivek. So now we will be presenting our best speaker, table topic speaker, and our best evaluator. Toastmaster Mohammed, can you please share with us the result?
Toastmaster Abdulaziz, just 30 seconds, just 30 seconds. Okay.
In that 30 seconds, you can speak about some other mindset information.
For me?
Can I share something?
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to thank Toastmaster Vivek for announcing about the Ashura event. I second his recommendation to join the Ashura event and join the joint meeting. It is such opportunity because I am a secretary, I will collect the point. Abdulaziz, don't miss this opportunity in both. You will get the higher score. And the second thing about the picture, if you recall the picture who is digging in the, I think in the sand, I noticed that Toastmaster Nasser Asad, he have such a wonderful comment about the nose. It's like a shovel. What do you like, Toastmaster Nasser, to say?
Well, Toastmaster Jaafar, this is just to show that you have to use your potentials, even if you don't have any tools. You see, the guy that's sitting there is because he has no tools. He was actually fixed with a fixed mindset, as Toastmaster Abdulaziz mentioned. But even though, I mean, think about your potentials. And the first thing I saw in the guy was his nose. My God.
Yeah.
So he could dig with it, you know.
He has a stone, actually.
Master Abdulaziz.
By the way,
yes.
By the way, the picture.
Which announce the best? Which one you will announce first? Table topic or evaluator or speaker?
Let's go with the best speaker.
Okay, announce it.
Okay. So the best speaker goes to Toastmaster Alaa Madan. It's a certificate. It's a 1 PD for the certificate. I'm just kidding, huh? So for the best table topic speaker, you'll do that, Toastmaster Muhammad. Can you please announce?
Okay, the best table topic. Best evaluator.
So the best evaluator award goes to Toastmaster and Dr. ناصر. ما ادري شلون كل الفوتس راحت له. طيب for our last award, which is the best table topic speaker, goes to Toastmaster Sayyid Ahmed. Give them all the certificates because they deserve it.
I will send them the certificate later. Okay.
Okay, so now back to you, our president, to close this meeting.
You are on mute, Fidda, you are mute.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdulaziz, for the great topic you brought today in the meeting. It's very useful. And also thanks to Toastmaster Jayashankar for the useful tips that I wrote some comments to use later on in my speeches. And thanks for all the efforts you gave today, especially after 2 weeks of break. Thank you very much for all what you did today. It was very amazing and very great job and a very wonderful meeting. And by this, I would like to adjourn meeting 375. That's it.
Gracious.
Now it's time for the photo. Oh no. Before I said photo, people are starting to disappear. At least those who are here, open your video, you know. Let me try to take a photo. Abdul Nabi, Jaafar, Atong, Alaa, Ayub. Sergeant at Arms has come now. Yeah, perfect. Well done, Toastmaster Alaa. Your icebreaker as well as your speech. It must be a special feeling.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Good. Now, put up a thumbs up so that I'll capture the thumbs up alongside everyone else.
I look good with my kettle of teeth.
You will look good in any case. There you go. Got it. Thanks a lot. Now I'll post this in our group.
You're invited for
I missed today's meeting, guys. I'm so sorry.
Wake up.
I think he woke up in time, but the fellow, he had his teeth removed or something last night, so his sleep went.
Yep.
Okay, guys, see you
next week. Okay, see you later. Yes.
Inshallah. Abdulaziz, wallah, I missed your presentation, bro.
I sent you the
I'm
file.
so sorry.
File.
I'm sure you have rocked the floor, right? How was it? Awesome.
So how are you, Vivek? Huh?
Vivek.
Ayub, in the middle of the meeting, you want to give an entertainment. What is this?
It's not my problem. It's the computer. See, every week I must have some problem.
Your problem is you should have said that you want to give an entertainment session to the VP education beforehand, not in the middle.
No, I have said for Muhammad Abdul Nabi in WhatsApp. I don't know if you.
Already I say no time because because we have workshop today. Toastmaster Jaafar.
Yes, my friend.
Tell
Yes.
us more about next week even.
Yeah, Ashura event. Yeah. It will be a contest, my fellow Toastmaster. So it will be interesting session. If you want to see how much we are inspired by Imam Hussein, and also it's opportunity if anyone who have a potential to be part of the judging, anybody who want to be a judge or helping in subcommittee, please approach me because we have 1 week. It's open now. If anybody interested to be telecounter or helping the education committee or helping the sergeant at arms, please don't hesitate.
No problem.
I think the poster and the announcement of the details, it will be a few days later. Maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow, yes.
You need any help from me, just tell me.
Yeah, I need your advice also, because I will take individual advice from you.
For the meeting, if you need anything.
For this meeting or Ashura event, you mean?
Ashura.
Yes, we need
someone to be in subcommittee, just inform me.
yeah, we need judges, we need help for Mahmoud Jalal. He needs some helps, yeah.
Inshallah.
And we hope we see all the members there.
I think he is sick today.
I'm not sure because he didn't send anything or any message.
Toastmaster Alaa, just a notice. I sent you the evaluation form. Just kindly observe that. Thank you.
Yeah, Toastmaster Alaa, nice speech. You have a potential to be a good speaker.
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much. Happy to hear that.
TM Alaa, just
encourage
wanted.
everybody to prepare a speech for the contest. Everybody, be ready for our contest.
Okay, fine. TM Alaa, if you are looking into the screen, since you're a new member, maybe it's time for you to have a look into how to upload these kind of things inside, our Basecamp. You have your password and things. Have you entered into Basecamp?
Yes, I have it.
Okay, nice. So let's check out how to do this stuff inside Toastmasters websites itself. I will enter from my area. Okay, pathways. Go to Basecamp. What is this? Go to Basecamp. Fine. Now, if you check out this, my account, okay. TM Alaa, you will do as like Toastmaster Abdulaziz did today. He was the Toastmaster of the day, so he will input his role inside this. Similarly, when you take up roles, you will input your roles here. How do you get this? Is by pressing this gear button over here besides your thing, and that's how you come across that. So that is for each and every role player.
Yeah.
Again, Toastmaster Vivek, again.
Okay, do you see this gear? This gear button beside search? Do you see this, Abdul Nabi? Hello? Hello?
I see.
Okay, press that, my account. When you press my account, you will get all the role players here. Fine. So Raiju's role was a listener. Listener is not here, but the timer, for example, Toastmaster Fidda, she puts up this thing, she puts this date and then enters it, she saves it. So we can save our roles inside this place. All right. So this is in my account. And then going back to our path, you can see e-portfolio. All right. Now in e-portfolio, we can upload our speech evaluation and documents. So documents.
Again, from where get a portfolio?
Okay, let's go back to paths and learning. Paths and learning. Fine.
One minute, just let me open it. 1 minute.
Okay, Toastmaster Alaa, do you see this e-portfolio?
Yes.
Fine. So that's the place where we upload each and everything. All right. When you press that and when you press the document that Toastmaster Nasser has sent to you, this you can upload here.
All right.
All right. Abdul Nabi, you got it? I think he has to put up this thing. Now for feedback. All right. I thought Toastmaster Alaa's speech was very good. So I'm going to actually give that feedback to her. Oh, this is my feedback. I don't need my feedback here. I need to give feedback to someone else. So I'll search for Alaa here. I can search for my club members here. So here I take up Alaa. And in her place, I can give feedback. So I can also give a badge. And I thought her speech was exceptional. So I'm going to put that badge here. Post. Great job, TM Alaa. Smashing icebreaker for the ages. All right. post. So this is how you can give your feedback to your fellow members inside the base camp.
You can also give like symbols, right?
Yeah, you can give badges. For example, you can give a badge to Mr. M. Mohammed bin Nasser. You can give him a late badge or something. Unfortunately, there's no late badge. You should actually tell Toastmasters to include that late badge. So people can see a series of late.
Vivek, what's this side?
Ayub, you're not a Toastmaster yet. When you cross 18 years old, then I'll speak to you.
What's the difference?
Francis, this is not accessible to you. You finish your 18-year-old, then I'll teach you all this.
Still 2 years. Still.
Okay, 2 years you watch and learn from the rest of us. Okay.
No problem.
All right.
My first month in the 18, I will be the DTM.
DTM, Distinguished Toastmaster, fat chance, man. You need to be a area director and division director.
No problem. I will do this all in 1 month.
Best of luck. Maybe they might change the rules for Corona or something. Try. I won't stop you.
Time will show everybody.
Definitely. All right. Abdul Nabi?
Yes.
Can you see? Can you open? Can you access?
It's not open with me. 1 minute. E-portfolio, you get in, e-portfolio, like that, yes, e-portfolio.
Inside e-portfolio, we upload our documents.
How I go there? Path and learning?
Yeah, path and learning. Here, look at me. I'll take path and learning. Fine, so this is my path. And
Path and learning is not open with me. Pathway. Okay, it's open now.
Fine. So, do you see e-portfolio?
Yes.
Yes, open that. So
I can see only mine, or I can see for others. Because I see you look at Toastmaster Alaa.
look, this is how a regular member sees this. You are the VP education of the club. You and Jaafar, I'm not completely sure as to how it will look inside your place, but I'm assuming it's like the rest of us, and it'll be like this. For example, if you want to give this feedback to Jaafar, all right. So in the search bar, you write Jaafar's name. So Jaafar's name, club secretary would come.
Okay.
And once it has come, this is now his page. This is his camp profile. In his camp profile, you can give feedback. And here, you can not just this is applicable for Toastmaster Nasser as well. You can give it. Yes, you shared it with WhatsApp to Toastmaster Alaa, but you can also attach a document here. Drag and drop a file, and you can send your feedback and things here. Now, TM Mohammed Abdul Nabi, you can either send a file, or you can give a badge, or you can simply share your feedback. Write something on the wall, like this Facebook wall or something like that. This is what I understand. I'm not active in Facebook. I don't know much, but I think it's similar. So you can go to a club member and you can share the badge, the file, these kind of things.
Why I cannot do this? Yeah, Vivek.
Sorry?
So can you see here when I click, let's say on Alaa, I will put here.
Let me take your thing, Abdulaziz. Okay, Abdulaziz has
So now
Abdulaziz feedback.
yeah,
Oh, Mr. M has already shared his feedback.
yeah, this is old.
So what if it's old?
So how can I give the badges? Why
Collaborating.
cannot?
Abdulaziz, you see this badge here, badge symbol, besides this thing? You press that, you will get these badges here. Okay, so I'm going to give collaborative to you. Great job taking the initiative and waking STC up from sleep.
Okay, but Vivek,
Yeah.
I cannot get to the badges. I want to do it. How?
Open your portfolio, my dear. You can see it.
Where?
Your e-portfolio or your feedback.
Okay. Okay, but I mean, I wanted to give badges, you know, to give the badges out.
To give, you need to search.
Yeah, because
you need to write in the search bar that person's name, and you're going to their camp profile and giving the feedback there.
Okay, خلاص, clear. Thank you.
Good.
White color.
Okay, all done. Abdul Nabi, done. Okay. So with that, I'll take your leave. See you all next week. The meeting, Abdulaziz has